Alright, welcome back to the channel everyone, thanks for tuning in. We are back with Ronnie in his fabulously clean garage with his beautiful motorcycles, and he's going to give us a quick tour of these bikes, tell us what they are, what he's done to them, and give me the lowdown, give me the skinny on these.
Yeah, okay, this is a Ducati 851. I bought this as it was a bit of a mess. Wasn't damaged or anything, it was just dirty, and I bought it because back in the early 90s I had a brand new 888, and I thought I'm going to see if this feels the same again. It does. So this was a two-seater, a Strada. I put a Ducati 888 SP4 subframe in there, and then get hold of a rare seat unit, and the seat and the rear bumper.
So that's the rear cowling here that goes all the way back to the tank. It's a single piece.
Yeah. The seat and the bump pads, these bump pads are extremely rare now. These would probably cost you about anything from $750 to $1,000 just for that.
Wow.
If you can find one on eBay second hand, which is why I secured it to the subframe using wire cable.
Safety wire.
Yeah, basically, so it doesn't get stolen really quickly.
So first of all, what year is the bike?
It's a 92, so it's 30 years old.
It's a 30-year-old bike, that's right, it's a 92.
Yeah, and it actually looks better than a new bike.
It is a thing of beauty, isn't it?
What you've got, and I sent the rolling chassis away, and I had the exhaust made, and they're carbon fibre and titanium by a guy called Phil at Storm Performance. He makes titanium exhaust for superbike racers, Ducatis.
Right.
In the British Championship, and I think the World Championship as well. The wheels are carbon fibre, BST carbon fibres, 5 spokes, and they are stunning. I've always wanted to do a bike with carbon fibre wheels, and they've changed the handling characteristic of this bike tenfold.
Well, they're probably half the weight.
Yeah, it turns in so quickly, it's stable, it's light, it's
and carbon fibre rear tyre hugger. That's nice.
Yes, yeah, hugger and the front hugger as well. And then everything else, the rear shock was custom made. It's an OHKLINS custom made shock for the weight of the bike and me.
Right, so it's set up for you?
Yeah. The front forks are the standard forks, but I've had progressive springs put in the front. I had them nitrided and anodised to basically make them look like OHKLINS. They're not really OHKLINS, but it's just a bit of art. And the front discs, those are new old stock, genuine SP discs, and they're worth about £1,000 a pair, so they're quite rare. And the bodywork is standard. I had it touched up and then re-lacquered, and the tank is completely original. And you can see it's only done 11,000 miles, so it's
barely broken in.
Barely broken in. And the cockpit I worked on, I've replaced a lot, worked on a lot, cleaned everything up a lot, and it's come up stunning. The motor is standard. It's just been properly serviced, all new belts.
How long have you owned it?
Probably about 18 months now. I got it 18 months ago.
Was it in a mess when you got it?
Yeah, it was messy. Yeah, it needed a lot of stuff replacing and cleaning up. But after 6 months of work, it came up quite nice. I've got some photos of it in progress. I'll send those as well. The chic out nice.
Engine work, original.
All original.
Original 851 engine.
Original standard 851 engine. So she's not super powerful, but she's fast enough, and she'll give a modern bike a run for money on the twisties.
Do you know what sort of horsepower and brake horsepower she's putting out? Would you imagine
it's not been on the dyno, so it'll just be standard. I think it's probably about 100 brake at the back wheel, which isn't a lot nowadays. The Tuono has 175.
That's plenty of torque.
The thing is, it's got lots of low down grunts. It's V-twin. It's properly, it breathes properly. It's got a proper 50mm silencer setup, so it's really torquey, and the sound is lovely.
Right.
She just roars. But yeah,
she's a beautiful thing of beauty.
She's lovely. Yeah, I mean, I just love coming in and looking at her. And I think I probably enjoy looking at her more than I do riding.
Right.
And there's nothing I need to buy for her now. She's done. She is complete. Was it a he? I don't know.
Well, for most of us men that ride, they're girls.
Yeah, and you probably noticed I've got number 2 on everything as well.
Yes.
Number 2 on my helmets.
Number 2 on your helmet. Number 2,
Number
custom,
2, yeah.
custom sticker on the back. What a beautiful, beautiful bike. So, would it be possible to start it up? Hear how she sounds? Make sure she sounds like a Ducati. She looks like a Ducati, but does she sound like one? Oh yeah. Idles nicely. Fantastic. Right? What a beautiful bike. Thank you, sir, for showing it to us. So the last question, without trying to sound rude, if somebody walked to your house right now with a big bag of cash, what would you sell this for?
I would tell them it's not for sale.
All right. We're talking a very large bag of cash.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everything's for sale, isn't it? I mean, this owes me, I'd say, about £16,000 to £18,000.
Okay.
So it's probably about the $21,000 mark, isn't it? If somebody
Right.
came up and said, here's 25, I'd say no. If they said, here's 30, I'd say no. If they said, here's 35, I'd probably start going, ooh, yeah, I could build another one. And
Right, you could build another one.
And then go on holiday.
Because finding them this old and this clean with this low mileage in this condition is almost impossible.
But this is where the feelings come in. To me, this is my baby.
Yeah.
And I built this. And that's why I built it. It gives you that feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why it'd be expensive. I'd probably have it buried with me when I'm done.
All right, mate. Thank you for showing us the Ducati. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.